Hi, this is Andre, and thanks for checking out Synthosophy. Synthosophy is integrating the wisdoms of history, based on fact and truth, into present culture. The roots being synthesis, history, and philosophy. We're going to be taking a look today at Chapter 7, The Tribe and Society. And we'll start off with a definition of tribe. A tribe is a form of human social organization based on a set of smaller groups, bands, consisting of a small number of people, usually no more than 30 to 50 people in all, who form a fluid, egalitarian community and cooperate in activities such as food production, security, ritual, and care for children and elders, and defined by traditions of common descent, language, culture, and ideology. The following will be direct quotes from the book Tribe on Homecoming and Belonging by Sebastian Junger. The preface of the book states, modern society has perfected the art of making people feel not necessary. I'll be quoting from the book, and starting at page 25, which initially starts with reference to quotes from the anthropologist Christopher Bohm. In 2007, anthropologist Christopher Bohm published an analysis of 154 foraging societies that were deemed to be representative of our ancestral past. And one of the most common traits was the absence of wealth disparities between individuals. Another was the absence of arbitrary authority. Quoting from Bohm, social life is politically egalitarian in that there is always a low tolerance by groups of mature males for one of their number dominating, bossing, or denigrating others. The human conscience evolved in the middle to late Pleistocene, 2 million to 12,000 years ago, as a result of hunting large game. This required cooperative, band-level hunting and sharing of meat. Bohm's research has led him to believe that much of the evolutionary basis for moral behavior stems from group pressure. Not only are bad actions punished, but good actions are rewarded. When a person does something good for another person, a pro-social act, they are rewarded not only by group approval, but also by an increase of dopamine and other pleasurable hormones in their brain. Group cooperation triggers higher levels of oxytocin, for example, which promotes everything from breastfeeding in women to higher levels of trust and group bonding among men. Both reactions impart a powerful sensation of well-being. Oxytocin creates a feedback loop of good feeling and group loyalty that ultimately leads members to self-sacrifice to promote group welfare. Hominids that cooperated with one another and punished those who didn't must have outfought, outnumbered, and outbred everyone else. These are the hominids that we as modern humans, Homo sapiens, are descended from. Now let's just take a quick look back at the first agricultural revolution and then the Industrial Revolution. These two things changed two fundamental things about human experience. The accumulation of personal property allowed people to make more individualistic choices about their lives, and these choices unavoidably diminished group efforts towards the common good. And as society modernized, people found themselves able to live independently from any social group. A person living in a modern city or suburb can, for the first time in history, go through an entire day or an entire life, mostly encountering complete strangers. They can be surrounded by others and yet feel deeply, dangerously alone. Which reminds me of what a friend said years ago when I was living in San Diego. He came out to visit. It was a beautiful sunny day. as it always is in San Diego. And we ran an outdoor festival. There were hundreds, if not thousands, of people walking around the festivities. And he stops and says, "Andre, you can be in a place like this surrounded by strangers and feel completely alone." I panned over the crowd and still have that picture in my memory. And I looked at him and said, "What the hell does that mean?" As it turns out, he was right, and at younger states, and now I know.